Hello and welcome to our presentation. The topic we chose for our paper was Learning in Reverse, Generationally Different Attitudes Towards Reverse Mentoring. Our fellow presenters is Golan, Mandel, Brittany Guaman, India Hubbard, and Carlos Herrera. My name is India and I'll be going through the introduction. Our primary purpose of our study was to examine how generational differences can change employees' perception of reverse mentoring. We aim to understand how members of these various generations perceive the practice itself and whether generational identity influences attitudes towards reverse mentoring's purpose and effectiveness. Our researchers gathered with the question, how do generational differences change perceptions of reverse mentoring? And our hypothesis is that there is a moderate negative relationship between age and reverse mentoring.
Hi, my name is Golan Mandel, and I'll be covering the literature review as well as the methodology for this research paper. Before we were able to collect any data, we had to understand what was going on behind the scenes. And so we created a literature review covering a wide range of topics. Some of them listed here are the increase in average retirement age, or discrimination in the workplace by age, or the corporate benefits of employee satisfaction, and so on. For this study, my team decided to use a mixed methods approach to research. We combined Likert scale surveys with structured interviews to collect all of our data. And then to analyze this data, we assigned point values to each of the Likert scale responses and created a benchmark called opinion score, or OS. The OS was the sum of each individual participant's responses, and then using this value, we were able to calculate any sort of correlation between age and perspective on reverse mentoring.
Hi, my name is Brittany Guaman, and I will be covering the results portion. Our original hypothesis states that there would be a moderate negative relationship between age and attitudes towards reverse mentoring. However, our findings did not support this hypothesis. There was no direct correlation between age and opinion score. Our participants were mainly from the Gen Z generation, with the least participants being from the baby boomer generation, and the opinion scores ranged from 74 to 124. Our participants came from different industries, ranging from healthcare, education, and the entertainment industry. However, due to small sampling size, no industry-level comparisons were established. Two 30-minute interviews were conducted, and the findings concluded that there was an overall positive perception of reverse mentoring. However, this is contingent on how this program is implemented for the success of it to show.
On our discussion side, we have the average opinion score, which is 102.7, which means that satisfaction of all participants' outlooks on reverse mentoring is generally positive, and that means that they see reverse mentoring as a positive and useful tool for workplaces. And now on to our next slide, conclusion. It has our ethics, our limitations, and our future research recommendations. Our limitations are that we had a one semester time span to conduct a study, a very small sample size, a lack of diversity, and for our future research recommendations, we would suggest to have larger sample sizes, conduct studies between 1 to 5 years, and identify patterns in relationships formed under reverse mentoring.
Here are half of the resources we used in the study, and then here are the other half. Thank you very much for listening.